So now that we know how to create some 3D geometry, and we've discussed navigating in space and world coordinates, let's talk about moving things around a little bit, because things are not going to be where you want them, right? So you might have noticed this already. When you click on objects, this little triad appears. If it doesn't, look down on your status bar. This is called Gizmo. So there is a Show Gizmos On button. If that's off, you will not see the gizmo when you click on objects, so turn it on, because we want to see that gizmo. And there's actually a few different gizmos in there. There's a move gizmo, a rotate gizmo, and a scale gizmo. So what are these things? Well, a gizmo is a simple way to move things in 3D space, and by picking one of the directional axes, either picking the blue axis or the green axis or the red axis, we will move either in the Z, the Y, or the X axis, right? So if you click on the object and hover over the axis, you'll see it turn gold, and that means that you can now grab it and move in that direction. Okay. You can also move things with the Move tool. So here we are, back on the Home tab with the Move tool. You can click things to select them. And now object snaps, well, they still work, folks, okay? So there's nothing wrong with using object snaps to move things around. In fact, it's the only precise way to move things, whether you're in 2D or 3D. So this is to give it a nudge in the direction you want to get it in. But if you want to place it somewhere precisely, you're going to use your object snap to grab the corner and then snap it to some other location. So the same things snap in 2D that snap in 3D. You can snap to endpoints, midpoints. You can snap to quadrants or center points. Get the center point here at the bottom of the circle and snap it to the corner of the block there. Right? And we can use object snaps to position things precisely. And then we can grab the whole shoot and match. And you see here, if I select more than one object, now I'm getting a gizmo that lets me move all of those elements at the same time because they're all selected. You can even kind of see how the gizmo is in the middle, centered between the two, right? Height-wise as well as left to right-wise. So the gizmo is a cool tool for moving things around. But object snaps are still your most accurate way to move things. If you switch your gizmo to the rotate gizmo, well, that's going to let you grab your objects and spin them in 3D. So this looks like a box of cereal. I've got my rotate gizmo on, and I've got a red band, a blue band, and a green band. So if I hover over the red band, I start seeing that I have the ability to spin it in space and rotate it. If your polar is on, you can use the polar to precisely lock it to a rotation angle. Or, just for kicks, you can type in an angle and hit enter, and now that'll be rotated whatever angle you asked it to rotate to. Okay, we can do rotations in a number of different planes if we need to.